Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Nerd Topic. You know, everybody's got a subject or a hobby or even a full-out profession that you just get completely nerdy about. I want to know what that topic is, and I want to talk to you about it. Tonight, our topic is WandaVision. Tonight is the WandaVision season finale pregame party, and I'm here chilling with my boys, and we're going to talk about the show and get hype for Friday because it's on!
Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo! We have a new guest in the house. First time here. Met my man through Facebook. Joseph Feebles in the house. Welcome, my man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, and y'all?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. This is cool,
Awesome,
man.
awesome.
Nerd Topic is reaching out to new people, man. So welcome
That's
to the
good.
show. Glad to have you. On my this way is Chris, the informant Marabella. What's up, Chris?
What's going on? It's been a little while since I've been on, but it's a pleasure to be back. I have my Vision Pop toy right here.
Vision
Hopefully
Quest. Nice.
Hopefully it's not too much shine for you fellas watching, but
No, look.
I try my best.
And Scarlet Witch is reaching for him, man.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We won't get stupid with that. I'll just stop that while I'm ahead. Last but certainly not least, Mr. Rob Riley, really down in the diagonal. What's up, Rob?
Well, thank you. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. I have, as you can see, nothing back here. It's just all me, nothing.
That's a blank slate of reality that you're gonna paint.
Yeah. You're in the hex. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the hex, man. Yeah, what the hex?
Yeah.
Nice.
You're not the only. I have nothing right now.
Yeah, it's cool too. It's cool. My first one, man. My first video was weak. It was like fuzzy and yellow, and like the pixels didn't look good. So slowly, man. But we'll bring you back on the show next time we have you. You'll be rocking like a a whole tapestry.
We got like a red curtain, so that's a little bit Scarlet Witchish.
There we go.
That's
There we
right.
go.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh,
Red sheets.
Red sheets.
Nice. Well, cool, dudes. I want to jump in and just go right off the top, starting with Chris M. and just saying on a scale from 1 to 10, and literally, like, it's too easy to say 10, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for this episode?
I'm gonna say an 8.
Nice.
Because I'm really enjoying the show so far. There's certain things that went in a different direction than I was expecting, for better or for worse. So I'm expecting the finale, especially because I think it's only going to be 50 minutes as opposed to a full hour.
Okay.
From what I heard, I don't know if that's confirmed yet. So it's it's a reasonable amount of time, but I feel like a finale should be like 2 hours or something like that. So my expectations is it's going to be a similar quality and everything that's going on with the show, but I don't think anything. I could be wrong. I don't think anything big or bombastic is really going to happen, because also this leads into a bunch of other films too. So I feel like the payoff of this was going to lead into Spider-Man 3 and Doctor Strange.
Right.
So I feel like people need to temper the finale expectations a little bit.
Yeah. I think we might be setting ourselves up for a little disaster if you think it's going to be like another Luke Skywalker level reveal and all that kind of stuff. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your expectation level at right now?
Well, I'm a really big Marvel fan, so I'm a say more than 10.
More than 10, okay.
Oh wow. Good for you, man.
What really right now disappoint me is that they are not gonna have or at least that's what they say, that they're not gonna have a second season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I really think that what's coming is Ultron is coming back. That's what I think. And then this Vision is, I think he got like, instead of having like being Vision, he's gonna be now Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Having him like his mind or whatever. That's my feeling. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest surprise they're gonna do.
Yeah. Everybody's about to get their butts whooped then if he's turning into the next Ultron, because that's no joke right there. He's powered by Scarlet Witch. He's got the body from like the government end of it, which probably has all those Tony Stark robots and all that shit.
Made of vibranium.
And he's mad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's made of vibranium too. So
yeah, that's gonna be no joke. Yeah, no joke. Rob Riley, really 1 to 10. What's your expectation level?
I'm actually, you know what, Joseph his answer was really, really different. Like I really like that Ultron twist.
Yeah.
But I don't have any expectations. I'm actually upset because I kind of don't want the show to end.
Yeah.
I wish it was a little longer. It's really
Right.
it's really like a really great setup, even though I know a lot of people, at least a lot of fans that I was reading tweets and things about online, they were like, I don't really get it. Like when the first 2 episodes were out and then the 3rd episode, like people started coming around and shit like that. But from the beginning, I was like, I'm ready for this. And I wished it was longer, like maybe like 13 episodes or so. Like,
Yeah.
so my expectations are really low. I'm going to just keep it like kind of neutral, not expect anything, and just go into it with a clear vision.
Oh,
There you go.
Yep.
I'll tell you one thing, that Quicksilver scene surprised the hell out of me. So
Yeah, that was
where it's
awesome.
like Snoop is going to Snoop.
well no, just the fact they got Evan Peters Quicksilver in there. Or like,
right.
Yeah.
that
Absolutely,
actor. I don't know if he's actually Quicksilver, but they got that actor to play him.
Yeah, now
I
they're
don't
literally-
know. Disney is like, it seems like they're like kind of flexing their muscle now that they got 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
So just like, we're going to do it, even though this may not be the Quicksilver in the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But we can do it because we can do it. And we
can do
Disney.
it,
And we got the money.
It would make sense. It would make sense
And
because
what?
yeah, right. I mean, it would make sense because Doctor Strange deals with the multiverse in the sequel.
Absolutely.
So it would make a whole lot of sense if it's actually him.
It'd be cool if they crack the multiverse by the end of this.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange shows up, and then throughout the next, not even the next 2 movies, like Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, which they're saying are going to be connected, but even beyond that, if they just kept dropping like a dude or a female hero from each of the little things, like make old man Magneto show up, then I'll make but just make it in the multiverse way, and then eventually it leads to what the new X-Men are really going to be and what the new Fantastic Four are really going to be. You know,
Yeah.
I'm hyped. Do you guys, do you think, even though, so Rob, you said you cooled your jets, Chris, you're in the middle, Joseph, you're really hyped. Do any of you think there is still going to be that cameo though, that like rumor cameo of like somebody showing up? Joseph, do you think there's going to be like, yeah. Joseph, do you think there's going to be that big cameo?
I don't really think it's gonna be like really big. Well, kind of, because I think for me, I have 2 options, which are Magneto and then Mr. Fantastic. That's the 2 characters I think are gonna be in there. Why? Well, Mr. Fantastic, because they were mentioning a lot of stuff that has something to do with the Fantastic Four, and then we got Agatha. So there's an option. And then Magneto, I got that feeling because I mean, especially after this last episode, because they showed that she had the powers even before the stone was close to her.
Right.
So I got the feeling that they're gonna try to introduce him and show that that's her father. Maybe so he can be there by the time she becomes a villain, and maybe he can stop her from doing like the worst, like from destroying the MCU.
Yeah.
Papa Magneto shows up just like, get your ass under control.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Charles.
I thought, how crazy would it be if they showed Magneto handing the twins over to that family that was in that scene where the apartment exploded and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Just have Magneto be like, yeah, these 2 kids, just take care of them for a little while I go wreak havoc on the world, and I'll come back to them later. You know, like.
Right.
But yeah, that's what's up.
Magneto's like, I got some X-Men shit to handle. Take my babies.
Yeah. I signed a 6-movie contract. I'll be back in 12 years.
Right.
Yeah. Chris Marabella, the informant. What do you think about the cameo situation? Is it going to happen, or is that all hype, or what?
I do. So originally I thought it was going to be Magneto by the end of the series, and I think he will come into play later at some point. I do think they're going to keep her and Pietro as mutants, but I think the surprise appearance is going to be Mephisto. Agatha Harkness in the comics already has a connection to Mephisto. The twins are a part of part Mephisto. That's how she had the twins anyway in the comics. So it would make the most sense that they have some secret actor, like maybe some high profile A-list actor they casted as Mephisto that they've kept under wraps. That's going to make an appearance, I feel like, in the last episode. And I feel like Mephisto will be the next Thanos of like the next few phases of Marvel.
Okay.
So I don't know who it would be. I remember reading like there was actors like Al Pacino that were interested in joining Marvel and stuff. So if they got someone like Al Pacino to play Mephisto, that'd be insane.
Wow, dude. I saw a meme. I don't know what movie it was from, but it was of Al Pacino doing this like stiff turn.
Oh
where
yeah.
he's grabbing a cup of coffee and he's like, "Don't mind if I do," you know.
Right.
And it's like,
yeah.
And the guy said Al Pacino is the god tier casting for Mephisto, and I was like, yeah, he is.
He is. I mean, yeah. He played the devil, so it's it makes sense.
Yeah, he already played the devil. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Rob Riley, what do you think about that cameo?
I was in the beginning, I was more so leaning on Mephisto and Nightmare. Like it was kind of back and forth between those two, a ping pong for me, because I was like, well, maybe this is Disney and they're not going to really want to introduce the devil. But then after a while, I kind of was like, all right, we know we're probably going to get Mephisto because of the kids and shit like that. But the cameo I would appreciate would be Doctor Strange. Like, I just want to see him come in and start that movie, the Multiverse of Madness, like kind of start that at the end of this. Yeah. So we're kind of ready for that when it comes, even though like, I think Spider-Man is next, but I still want to see him kind of bridge that gap. Like, okay, here I am, we're going to do this thing together, and it'll propel us into that movie when it comes out. So I'm really hoping for Doctor Strange.
Dude, do you think it could be Spider-Man? I mean, nobody has said that, but like, what if they just show New York and he's hanging out and he sees like one of the other Tobys walking by and he's like, what's going on with this universe? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, cool. It's Disney. Like, they may like pull a gut punch on us.
Yeah,
you know, it may be somebody like that. Yeah, so I mean, it's up in the air. That's why I'm trying. Like, I was like, I'm trying to keep all my like expectation and everything like kind of like super low. Yeah. I don't want to go too hype and then get let down and shit.
It's like, man, can't tell. I don't care. I got no expectations.
No. The only reason I don't think it's Strange is because they said it's like a mind-blowing appearance from an actor.
Okay.
Strange, I feel like would be cool, but I feel like it's kind of an expected type of appearance.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like I would more so expect him to come and like swoop in.
I think he might still be like he might be the post-credit scene. I think Strange will still be there.
Yeah.
Like, I noticed that there was a lot of people trying to figure out who was this actor that Paul Bettany haven't worked with, and then everybody was like, okay, let's check the list of actors that he has worked with.
Yeah.
And then they started like to take out those actors to find out. I even thought that it could be Evan Peters, the actor that he was talking about. But at the same time, they didn't say exactly when this actor was gonna show up.
Right. Because he's worked with Benedict before and he's worked with Ian McKellen before, so it's a little bit of process elimination. I mean, he's never worked with Fassbender though, so it could be Michael Fassbender.
That would be dope, dude.
Yeah.
Fassbender's a nasty Magneto when he wants to be and when the script allows it. Like in that one X-Men movie where he's in the bar and those guys are like harassing him, he just like murders him in the bar. Like,
right.
That's a serious Magneto right there. Some of the other stuff got a little iffy or whatever, but like, yeah. And by iffy I mean soft. They got soft.
Yeah.
Magneto's like the GOAT, man. He just like, if they even touch on how brutal he really is, dude, he might have, in my hypothetical scenario, Magneto gives the twins to that couple that we see in WandaVision because at that point he thinks they're human. And he's like, I don't want no human kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not raising human children. Then he finds out that they're mutants and he's like, whoop, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take them back. You know, like.
Because it does make you wonder why were they the only two that survived those Hydra experiments.
Yeah. Yeah. But Joseph's definitely right in the sense that they have shown now that Wanda has demonstrated powers even before the mind gem messed with her. So she's a mutant, man. I mean, they just said it without saying it, you know?
Yeah.
Nice. Joseph, that's a good position for you right there. You look like a boss, man. You're just sitting there like,
I know
that's
my
your
stuff. Yeah.
that's your panoramic angle, man. Go for that. You got to put like the skyline of New York behind you. Could be the new kingpin. Just look.
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Move over, D'Onofrio. That you're the kingpin.
That's right. That's right. So looking back on the season, does anybody have like a strong disappointment? Like, did anything just not hit the way you wanted it to, or you know?
The only thing I was slightly disappointed. I was expecting like a mutant name drop or some sort of connection to X or like the mutants or X-Men. I know like this show was in development before the Fox acquisition, but you know, I felt like somewhere they could have dropped that, like whether it was in her past or some sort of name of mutants or laying the groundwork or seeds for that at least. Because at this point, I have no clue how they're going to even bring in the mutants.
Yeah.
I think they did. I think they actually did, but it's not like a big, huge of a mutant. That's why I want to watch it again, like the complete season again, because someone that likes to like see the Easter eggs and everything, they noticed that in the screen, in one of the screens where Darcy works, there was a name, and it was this guy. I don't even remember his name, but you know Will.i.am.
Yeah.
The X-Men that he played.
Oh wow! Right.
That's the name they got in the computer, like in the screen.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, now that you say that, I remember somebody saying something. I didn't know who he was either, but then I'm like, yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, that's why.
Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's why I'm hoping Evan Peters is actually the Quicksilver from that universe and not just some like wink to the audience type of appearance.
Yeah. You know, they could bring back the other actor that played Quicksilver and then at least give the audience the satisfaction that it's both of them and that reality of the multiverse being fractured is true because we saw him, you know, like I think they could hint on that a little bit. That might be kind of interesting. So maybe it's what's that actor's name who plays the other Quicksilver?
Oh, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Kick-ass.
Maybe he shows up, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see him in Nocturnal Animals?
No, I didn't see that.
Ugh, dude, he is nasty, man. Like he plays a villain that you want to hate, and he looks different. But then you start looking at him, you're like, yeah, man, that's the Quicksilver dude. But yeah, he plays like a rednecky kind of like murderer kind of. Wow. Yeah, he's good.
That guy's a chameleon. Like, he looks different in everything he's in.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Rob Riley, do you have any disappointments in the season so far?
I kind of didn't like the episode that was like really short with it was the episode before the last one.
Okay.
I didn't like that episode, first of all, because it was, I mean, it's to be expected because I know everything is intentional. I know that they wrote it, you know, a certain way, but it was so like short and it felt like they were leaving things out on purpose. And I was over that episode.
Are you talking the Office one or the like where
I know it was right before the Agatha All Along episode. It was like right before that.
Yeah, okay.
And I felt like I was cheated for some reason. Like I said, because of the length of the episode and like I didn't like that episode. I'm not even gonna draw this out. I just didn't like
I feel you. Some of them really felt shorter than others. Like
Yeah.
Combine the pacing of the show with like the fact that they're, what are they, 27 minutes or 26 minutes sometimes? Like that's short.
Mm-hmm.
That is short.
I think the last one was 47 minutes.
Yeah.
What, the previous one?
I'm like, why?
The previous one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why couldn't they give me a little more? Like I was being kind of like that shitty fan who just wants everything in one in one go, you know, but it didn't happen, and that was more of a personal thing. It was like, all right, like this is just me being shitty about it. So
yeah, you know, they really do tease you though. So like in a way, it's like, well, you can't blame me for wanting this stuff when you guys are really like heavy-handed, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph, do you have a moment in the season where you were disappointed or expected something that didn't happen and were a little let down?
No, I will say the same as Chris, because I really want to see they when they mention the mutants, because okay, I'm used to the Avengers now because of the MCU, but before that, I have always been a fan of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Like I love the X-Men, and then that's why. And this doesn't have anything to do about Scarlet Witch, but that's why when Chadwick Boseman passed, it was a really sad moment for me. But at the same time, I was thinking about what's gonna happen next, and I know some people don't like the idea of recasting someone, but at the same time, I would like that because I want to see the introduction of Storm, because that's my 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 oh my god, my favorite character.
Yeah.
So I would like to see that, and so that's why I kind of feel disappointed on that. But I hope this last episode they say something about it. What got me really high was when I saw her like trying to move something. That's when I said, okay, they're gonna mention it.
Yeah.
But they
Right.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the missile, right? When she was a kid.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think they could, if they're tasteful and they get a really good script, I think they could recast Black Panther, or at least maybe not recast. My initial idea, I think I said this on a previous episode, was introduce Namor from Atlantis and Doctor Doom, and have both of their continents, because you got Atlantis, you have Latveria, then you got Wakanda. Drop all them in there in a movie, make it the War of the Kings kind of thing.
Yeah.
And for real, make Doctor Doom destroy a significant part of Wakanda and kill Black Panther, and watch everybody be like, Doctor Doom is the most vile villain. I want him dead. I hate him. You know what I mean? Like, what better way to make everybody hate Doctor Doom?
Yeah.
And then you keep him alive for like 5 movies, and people are just like, when are they gonna get this? You know what I mean? Just like, I think they could kill it with Doctor Doom. And then so you have T'Challa getting destroyed, and then somebody rises up, and you have a whole story of the next Black Panther coming in, whether it's Shuri or whether it's Michael B. Jordan coming back, like whatever it may be, but it could be believable, you know. But I think that's Doctor Doom, man. That's the way to bring him in and make him vicious.
It'd be perfect. I mean, you know, he has his own country too, so
yeah,
it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about this. Okay, so everybody's gonna have their kids like coming into the MCU. So why we cannot see like Black Panther and Storm son coming into the MCU? So I was like, okay, fine, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do a backstory.
Yeah.
Let's bring an actor that plays Black Panther when he was younger, and then he met her. Right. They had a relationship. It didn't work. She left, and she didn't tell him that she had a kid.
Dude.
Yeah.
Write that script, man.
Yeah, right.
Write that shit. They're looking, man. They're looking for that. That's good. That's really good. You know,
absolutely.
On a scandalous level too. Let me turn this off. The meeting is giving me a 10-minute warning. Damn.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, already.
Damn.
Boo, Zoom. On a scandalous level, man, Sue Storm from the Fantastic Four, at one point, I think she had something going on with Namor. He was always like the flirty guy who's always trying to like be the homewrecker. But I saw also a comic book where she was on the front cover and it says Sue Storm inherits the mantle of the Black Panther. And I was like, what? Like,
whoa.
They'll never do that. They're never going to do that.
That's insane.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that comic book because I just want that thing for like, just to be like, yo, check it out. You don't even know what almost happened, you know?
Yeah, but, I think they would have like T'Challa's sister or something take the mantle, or someone in the throne. Because Feige did say like they were going to do what you were saying, where kind of not recast T'Challa, but just have other people of Wakanda take the throne.
Right.
So I imagine it's going to be a sister or the Dora Milaje, or you know, someone of that, or even M'Baku. Yeah, or M'Baku.
That's my dude, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against recasting. Like I just want to see, like, I'm more so I don't get don't get really into the actors themselves. I just like
Mhm.
seeing the story portrayed, and I'm a person who has been through comic books and the constant changes that comic books have. So with the films, I'm cool with them recasting. Like, it's all good. Look at Spider-Man. We had 3 of him. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine for me.
True.
I mean, even though it was different studios,
Yeah.
different studio technically, I'm fine with recasting, man. Like, that's an unpopular opinion. Like, being a black dude, that's a really unpopular opinion for me to have amongst like my peers.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a delicate thing. I mean, we also don't know like what his family wanted, so maybe his family wanted to put the character to rest.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound like really bad, and I don't want to be disrespectful.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
The character was, I mean, he did a great job, but it wasn't clear for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So any actor can do it. You know, I feel like that,
Yeah.
and it really hurt me because I think he was a great actor. He did a perfect job,
Oh, yeah, he was great.
but at the same time, we want to see more. You know.
Yeah, it's a character. You know, at the end of the day, it's a character, and you know, rest in peace, of course, Chadwick Boseman. But it's a character. Like, let's
And they did the
continue
same
the
with
story.
War Machine.
That's
They did
true.
the same with War Machine.
They did,
Yeah,
yeah. And
that's
we
a
got
good
over
point.
that real quick. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, Don
And I
Cheadle's-
love Terrence Howard
Yeah.
for the War Machine. Like, I would have liked to see him go for it, but okay.
Things
Yeah.
don't work out. Yeah.
Yeah, we still got War Machine, and
Yeah.
I was happy just to see him on screen. And we also got damn it, I can't remember his name. That played War Machine. The
Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle. There we go.
Yeah.
I like Don Cheadle, so
I like
mean,
Don
it was
Cheadle.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, but Terrence Howard and Robert Downey Jr., like they had a lot of chemistry in that
Mhm.
first movie,
Yeah.
even though they weren't like always together on screen at the same time. But they had a lot of good chemistry, and I would have
Yeah.
loved to see that go forward. But it is what it is. It's Hollywood. Like, people need
Yeah.
to relax.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe they'll do a what if episode where Terrence Howard is War Machine.
That'd be something.
If they pay him enough damn money, like, I think
know,
that was
I know.
the issue.
He wanted as much as Downey for that thing, and they were like, sorry,
Yeah.
brother. Like,
Yeah.
They said,
not
nah.
Iron Man. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in time. He should have played the slow game, and every episode he was in just asked for a little
Just a
more. and then he-
little more.
There you go, yeah.
But that, like, just think of the world we would have if the original first movie was Ant-Man. Like, it blows my mind every time to think that RDJ he like started the whole MC or they started it with him
Right.
versus starting it with the Ant-Man movie, which I love the Ant-Man movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Was,
so
that a thing where it was almost going to be Ant-Man?
it was
Yeah.
supposed to be Ant-Man the first
Oh.
like movie moving into the MCU,
I didn't know.
and it went to Iron. I forgot the reasoning behind it, but I'm sure you can probably like Google it.
Yeah,
or something,
That's when Edgar Wright was going to do Ant-Man,
but
and then, like way back in 2006, but things just didn't work out because
just kept falling apart.
to the time they got to Ant-Man, like getting around to do it, like the MCU changed so much where his original story they had to change it, and so he just left because it wasn't going to be exactly what he wanted. So it was like the only time they had creative differences.
Yeah.
But originally, they were trying to get the ball rolling with Ant-Man.
Yeah. So last question for WandaVision. Are the twins real? Like, did she create them and they're legitimately here?
Yeah, I think so. She has sort of like an immaculate conception in the comics, so I think she kind of did the same thing here.
Yeah.
Like maybe Mephisto's involved too, in
That's
some way.
dark.
Like
If
they're
half the daddy is the devil, you know?
yeah, right, yeah. Because I don't think they're actually Vision's kids. I think they're hers and someone else's. If there's actually another player in there.
They look nothing like Vision.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's true. They got none of his personality.
No.
He ain't the baby daddy.
Yeah. Didn't she say they have partly invulnerable skin though?
Yeah, I think she was saying
She's
joke.
yeah, I think she's being cheeky, but
Yeah.
they look nothing like him.
No. They really, yeah.
I want
Look
some
more
DNA
like
test.
RDJ, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Hey Joseph, why don't you just real quick tell everybody where we could find you, like on your Instagram or Facebook and what you're into? Because you're kind of the new guy in the group. Just give us a quick shout about what you're into.
So my Facebook is, you just find me as Lloyd Jose, and then I have Instagram, but it's like kind of hard to say it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then and then I'm into acting. So it is a pleasure to do this, especially talking about something I really like. I really enjoy to talk about. And yeah, anything y'all can find me. I'm interested in doing anything with acting, like and do stuff like this.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll keep in touch, man. Rob's a director. Chris is a director / PA / producer / everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Rob Riley too, though, because I remember your first intro. I was like, Rob, tell us about yourself, and you were like, I'm a multi-discipline. You had the whole slate going too. So keep in touch with all of us, man. We'll make sure get you on projects, man, for sure. Chris, anything new jumping off that you want to let people know about?
Just working on a multitude of projects. I might be doing a television show in a few months. I helped to co-write called Dead Claw. It's like a superhero type of R-rated project in the vein of The Boys, Deadpool,
Nice.
kind of just my love of comics and all that stuff, and wrote it with a few other people, and we're getting the ball rolling with that. You can follow the official Dead Claw Instagram page just at Dead Claw Universe on Instagram, and you'll find all sorts of just updates with the project and everything like that. And you can just find me at Instagram at Chris Marabella.
Nice.
I'm always trying to post interesting and new stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Rob Riley, give us a shout out. Let us know where we can find you, what you're into. You got 1 minute 45, brother.
You just find me at Rob Riley. Really, that's at Mark ROBRILEYREALLY. I'm doing so much stuff. A minute ain't gonna cover it. So there it is.
We'll find you. We'll find you.
We'll find you. God damn it, that was scary.
We'll find you.
We'll find you.
Like a Liam Neeson, we will find you.
That's what's up, y'all. Well, thanks for watching this Nerd Topic WandaVision season finale pregame. Wish we could hang out longer, but Zoom is shutting me down again. One day they will come to respect this channel and give us some extra time. But until now, they're being cheap on us.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got less than a minute. I'm going to say peace to everybody. Thanks for watching Nerd Topic. Thanks for sharing your WandaVision expectations and thoughts. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you comment the cameo that comes true, we're going to line you up for a giveaway. So be in store to potentially be lined up for a giveaway. We got merch on the way. And please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, notification bell, and leave a comment. Just say what's up. I want to know who's watching. So anyway, thanks again. On behalf of Nerd Topic and my fine guests here this evening, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah, thank you.